Trump said that I believe I have the self-confidence to beat Ronnie O'Sullivan. You also need to take your chances against this fella.
No, that's the big thing. Stephen said it in the commentary. Couldn't agree with him more. When you play Ronnie O'Sullivan, you have got to start the match in the best form you can be in and in top gear, because he doesn't give you any breathing space. He's such a good runner. If he gets in front, he can be like trying to keep hold of a tiger by a tail.
This is great stuff. Back to Dennis and Stephen.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks, boys. Not the best break-off shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's left a tempter, and Judd, after potting that black to take the second frame, might go close to knocking this in. Well, played it as a shot to nothing, but he's left a possible pot for Ronnie.
Yeah, I'm surprised at this. And I know there's a risk of leaving reds if you miss it, but I think if you're going for these shots, you have to go for them 100% full out. And you know, Judd did say he was going to attack Ronnie. I think we have no chance of putting it if we just get all his eggs in one basket and just go for it. And what a great shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Control the cue ball. He's not playing any safety with that long shot.
I think you hit it right on the head, the nail there, Stephen. Judd should have gone all out for that pot, because he could have got on the black, and he didn't, and he's going to pay the consequences here.
Eight. Nine.
Yeah, I, like you, Stephen, thought Judd would take this on and play for the black.
16.
But he decided to play it as a shot to nothing. Wrong choice there, I'm sure.
70. $24. 25.
4 reds, 4 blacks.
32.
Now, is that golden cue there, Stephen, for a maximum break, along with 25,000 plus 10 for the high break? That should have been your nickname, the man with the golden cue.
Was planning a slightly thicker contact off the pack there. He was hoping to leave himself the bottom of these 2 reds next to the pink to the left centre. Just comes off it a little bit thinner.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 40.
He did try and stop on the black. It was always going to be difficult. He got close to knocking this in. And with those 2 reds now up just past the blue, it makes it very awkward. Is he taking this on to the corner? Ooh. Looks as if he wants to. He'll go straight into the reds. Now, is he going to change his mind, or is he going to get back down and take that difficult pot on, which will open up the game? He knew he had to get this. One good positional shot here from Ronnie O'Sullivan, and it's 2-1.
One. 8. 9. 60. 17.
Just not got total control of that cue ball yet, which is unusual for Ronnie. This red is not as easy as it perhaps looks.
22.
And you come off 3 cushions, possibly for the blue or a bulk colour. Nicely controlled.
23.
Again, it's not in perfect position.
$28.
No, he didn't hit that cleanly at all. Red only just creeped in the left-hand side of the pocket, and that's why he's still short on the blue. So he's not totally comfortable out there, Ronnie O'Sullivan, yet.
As you can see, the frame is safe, so no pressure on this one.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 30.
I say no pressure on it. He would have liked to have knocked it in, but 74 in front, 67 on the table. As we show you that missed red, he's knocked the black safe, which helps Ronnie.
1. Seven. 8.
'That would have given Judd a little bit of confidence, Dennis, even seeing the fact that Ronnie wasn't in perfect position every single shot. Almost missed a couple of medium range pots. So
15.
you're always searching for any little weakness in your opponent.
He'll be guaranteed his first snooker after he pots this red and a pink. He can
21.
then get the snooker in behind the pink.
22.
Very little to do with
28.
the cue ball now to get the snooker. 46 behind, 35 on the table. Doesn't want to double the red. He hasn't, but he's got tight in behind the pink.
28.
He really could have done without this, Ronnie, if he had knocked that long red in. Needs 3 4-point snookers at the moment. That's a good escape.
4. Six.
That'll do. The green goes up past the blue. Well, doesn't matter about the putt. It was the earlier break of 40 and then the break of 34 that paved the way for Ronnie O'Sullivan to take the third frame. He now leads 2 frames to 1. And there was a shot there, Stephen, I think you called it at the time. Judd has just potted a great black to win the last frame, and he's in with a chance, and he played a shot that, if he was going to do it again, he would change his mind and play the shot that you said. He's got this red here. Now, he's feeling good, and he can pot that, get on the black, but he decided not to. He decided to just play it as a sort of a shot to nothing. If he stuns that in and just comes out on the cushion, he's on the black, but he's frightened of leaving a red, and I think he picked out the wrong shot there.
Yeah, well, I mean, to get the cube up, he's obviously got to hit it a lot harder, which makes the pot more difficult in itself. But if you want to attack someone, you want to... the attacking shot is to play for the black. You want to show your opponent, I'm just going to go for my game, I'm just going to try and win this frame in one visit. Yeah, there's one he could have played that follow through of 2 cushions or whatever, but it shows Ronnie that I'm not that confident. I'm going to, I'm going for this long ball, but I'm going to have safety in my mind.
Yeah, well, Hawkeye is going to show you the shot that we thought that Judd could play anywhere in that vicinity, and it had been on the black, but he just thought, I'll edge my bets.
Frame 4, Judd Trump to break.